Hey, amazing fam. I hope all of us are doing amazing, and I hope all of those that are watching me from the UK are staying as safe as they can because, of course, of what is really happening there. This is not just a joke, guys, things are very, very serious. But yes, I've been good, and I'm praying for you all to be safe. As always, to the subscribers, new ones, and returning ones, the members on the channel, the anonymous supporters on here, thank you so very much for your love to me on here. I really appreciate all of you. Yes, and to those that haven't subscribed, if you find these episodes interesting, educative, informative, entertaining, please make sure you give the videos a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and yes, you can sign up for my channel membership as well so you see us grow together. And yes, thank you so very much in advance. Now, I landed on this video on TikTok about the protests that are ongoing in the UK, and of course my first instinct was like I think it's okay, but yes, for some reason I saw things really getting out of hand. Now, I'm gonna give you a bit of a background before we play the clips that we are going to play. A few weeks ago, I think the UK team lost to whatever, those of you that follow the football, whatever games that be going on in the UK, I mean, yeah, in Europe. And they lost, and they started accusing this black man for making them fail, and they actually started calling him names. Now, after that game, the most unfortunate part is each black person that was visible, the palm colored started attacking them because apparently their loss was because black people did not do what they needed to do, which in my opinion, I don't know if they look at them as um the whatevers, that's S word, right? Because they only love them and praise them when they win, but the moment they don't win, then they're like, oh, you're making us lose our euros and all of that. Anywho, that's out of the way. When I looked at the violence that was happening against black people then, as I wanted to make a video, but I was like, let me just let it slide. But unfortunately, with what is going on right now, there's so much stereotype, and it's so crazy that so many of our people are coming out to say they are unsafe, and they are giving a message to their fellow melanated queens and kings, and they're telling them, do not step out, because apparently this is more serious than you guys even think. But let me put a compilation of these videos of our sisters and brothers. They have something to say, and I hope we listen and watch, and yeah, we will come back and talk about it.
Guys, please stay safe. This riot is getting crazy. I was thinking it was little. I felt, oh, it can't happen to me, until my family friend just called me how they pursued him. He said he had to run and they were pursuing him. He even has it on camera recorded as they were pursuing him. I hope if he submits it to the police, they can do something about it. But for now, please stay safe. If you're outside on the road, don't use earpod. That's how he walked into danger. Earpod, he didn't even hear. You need to be conscious of your surrounding at this point, especially if you're using public transport, train station. Be conscious. Don't even argue with anybody in a public place. Don't argue with any white person right now, because you don't know what you will say. It will trigger something, because I don't trust what they are capable of right now because of the riot, and you can't tell who is not part of the movement. I don't even know who they are attacking, if it's blacks, if it's Islams, because it's crazy. At this point, we don't know the trigger, because immigrants, everybody is just, because my family friend they pursued, he's a British citizen. He's not an immigrant. I don't know why he was pursued. And I've seen Muslim girls make videos of how they were pursued and attacked. So please, guys, stay safe. I beg. I know you have to go to work, we have to hustle, but if it's like permanent job, something you can call in that you feel unsafe, especially if you use public transport, please call in. Let everything die down for now. If you must go to work, please be conscious of your environment. Good luck, guys. We'll all be fine. Hopefully this calms down soon.
I have wondered about whether to speak about what is going on in this country right now, and I have held back for so long, thinking that I have to be so careful what I say and I don't want to offend anyone. But what is going on in this country? I want to start by saying what happened in Southport has shaken me to my core. It is horrific. I cannot even begin to process what those kids have gone through, what those teachers have gone through, what the families are going through. It is barbaric, utterly barbaric. And as parents, you feel it so deeply that we are living in a world where we are fearing for our children's lives when they go into things like dance classes. The fact that we are having to check with our nursery providers, our childcare providers, what is the code of conduct, what is happening if there is a threat. Those poor kids and those poor families are going to have lifelong trauma. I can't even begin to imagine what they're going through, as well as the children and the families of the children that have been lost and the children that have been through that, because trying to explain to children why their friends aren't coming back to school, absolutely horrific. I understand that people are terrified for their children's lives. I understand that people are angry, but why are we directing our anger at all the people that have done nothing wrong? Why are people taking to the streets and rioting, smashing up their own country that they are so-called protecting? The country that they so badly want to protect and make sure that it's perfect. They are smashing up, they are abusing their own police forces, and I'm not saying that I am a fan of the bigger systems, because that is exactly who all this anger should be targeted at. But those individual police officers that are going to do their job have children. That same team that were on shift on the day of the Southport attack were then on shift again, and they were having bricks hurled at them. I honestly can't understand how more hate and more anger and more division is going to help the situation at all. And I would love to know from somebody's perspective who is out there rioting, having these racist attacks, deciding that this horrible, horrific event is a reason to target every other community except white British people. I have clients, I have friends who are now fearing for their lives, not going out on their own because they are scared that they are going to be a target. These people aren't doing it because of the Southport attack. They are not doing it to fight for those families, because if they were, they would be respecting that these families are going through the absolute unthinkable, and respect that, rather than making bigger issues, smashing up things, taking police time and resources when they are trying to investigate what has happened. All these riots are doing is pinning us against each other. We are creating a civil war, and I say we as in like everybody in the UK. Absolutely do not stand for it. Will never ever resonate with anybody that is attending any of those riots. But genuinely, what are you believing that you are doing by counteracting hate with more hate? Is never going to work. So for anybody that is anything other than white British and you are feeling unsafe, I am so sorry, and I am sending you so much love, and I want you to know that there is so many of us that do not stand for what the hell is going on at the moment. We all need to show each other more compassion. We all need to show each other love. We're all just trying to be out here living our lives, doing our best, and the people at the top are the people where this anger needs to be directed at. They are sitting back, they are stepping out, and they are letting everybody create this civil war within the country. All it is doing is creating more hurt, more pain. Those individual police officers trying to do their job, the individuals just trying to live their lives, the places where people go to pray, the places where people are meant to feel safe walking down their street, driving their cars, all of these things that I've seen today. I don't even watch the news, but things that I've seen on TikTok of people being attacked because of their religion or the colour of their skin. What on earth is going on? I know I've kind of said a whole lot of nothing, and a lot of you will probably feel the same, like you can't comprehend it, you can't put things into words. But I just feel so angry at the world that we live in, and I know that it's such an energy drainer, and I know that a lot of things are orchestrated and the people at the top have so much more control. But I just think on an individual level, we need to all be showing each other more love.
I have never felt this unsafe in my life. In all my 26 years of being a black man on this earth, I've been hearing of racism, but for the first time in my life, I feel so unsafe. I won't lie, I'm actually terrified. I'm scared for myself and every black person right now in Middlesbrough. It is crazy. Like, I do not understand what is happening now. Yes, a black guy killed people. Doesn't mean all black people are murderers right now. Like, literally, they are burning down cars right beside my street. They've broken all windows, looted people's stores. My university, Teesside University, has been broken. The gym building broken. Olympia building, where I did my graduation like 2 weeks ago, is broken. The place where I shot a video about me with bicycle, which is like my last 2 videos on my page, literally everywhere there has been broken, and every black person there has been harassed, either lynched, stabbed, beaten. Like, it is crazy. Like, they're literally stopping cars on the road to check if you're black before they can let you pass. New buildings that are made for people, you don't understand, they're just building these houses. They broke everything. Like, this is so crazy. I have never felt this unsafe like this, like in my life, all my life. Like, I had racism, I had slavery, I had all that, but what is happening right now is crazy in Middlesbrough. What is going on right now is crazy. So for every of my black brothers, my Muslim brothers that are based in Middlesbrough, today, 4th of August, throughout this week, just be very careful. Don't move alone. If you are going anywhere, take a cab if possible. If possible, just stay in your house. Like, it is scary. I am scared. I am terrified. I'm traumatized. This is just crazy that you can be attacked for your skin color. Like, literally, you can't walk the streets right now. Like, I can't go out of my house. Like, I'm locked in. I'm scared to even show my face on the window so they don't break my window. Like, they are breaking people's windows. They are burning people's cars. They are beating up people. So please, you guys should be safe. Thank you so much. Stay.
Our people, I beg, I beg. Riots now and protests, they happen for different parts of UK. And I don't see things, I don't see videos for different news channels, for Twitter, for everywhere. The far-right activist people and plenty people, they riot, they beat up our people. They beat up our people, they drag them come out from bus. They do them plenty things. So I beg, no come out for house. I know say you go say, you where they do this video, they outside. I go show you the place where they. No, it's not even day. So I beg, no go the Wakago city center where you know say your town get as it be or your city get as it be. I don't see videos from Liverpool, from Birmingham, for Sunderland, for Hull, for different places. They don't even go where they lodge asylum seekers. They don't, for one hotel for Hull, I think Hull or Rotherham. They bring out, they begin break the building of the hotel. They loot places. So I beg, try avoid anywhere. Just as you dey waka for road, they look back, they look everywhere. Just dey vigilant. May not be like say you carry your two left leg, go put yourself for trouble. I no wan use English, big English, talk this one now. Now I make I dey use pidgin. So I beg, because now small now from play they enter dance now. This one now don't enter dance, so very soon you go enter skelewu. So please, anything where go make you dey in the midst of people where they vex, where they argue unnecessarily, where they begin do anything, come out for there, come out your body. You don't need them. If you watch news now, go ITV, go channels, go different news places, you go see wetin they do our people. Me, I not go comment for whether wetin they do bad, bad. Now their government go talk that one because of the kind work what they do. I not go begin put mouth or to say, oh, this one, that one, or I'm not supposed to make those kind of statements because of the kind of work what they do. My own be say, I dey tell una to go watch the videos. I fit post some of the videos, but I no go make personal statement about them. So now go watch the videos for where e dey. For social media, you go see them and then make your decision. Stay safe. Protest day. Now they protest for our own side, for our village where we come from, our country. Now they protest for here. I beg.
This is a problem that is literally bigger than what we are even looking at. The incidents that I gave you earlier about the football match that they lost, what is happening right now in the UK is not about this, but rather there was a stabbing, which sometimes stabbings are not talked about. I don't know why UK people always find it about themselves to talk about gun violence in the US and other areas. But honestly, stabbings are such a big thing. And yes, this happened while there was a dance class and someone entered and, stabbed girls, and some of them lost their lives. And as I say, that this is way big and it's deeply rooted in more than just stereotypes, but it is also rooted in ignorance, but also in white supremacy, because you hear a lot of people now coming out to say they want their country back. In the beginning, they thought that the person that stabbed the kids was a Muslim and they were waging war against all the Muslims. Unfortunately, it has come out to actually say that it's not a Muslim person. The person that stabbed those kids was a 17 years old, that was a black boy. And now they have turned all their hate towards black people, which tells you that this is never about justice. No, this is always to show how they feel inside about, like the hate that they have towards other groups of people. So this, I feel like it should be called what it is. It should be given a name. If justice has to come and people, receive the justice that they deserve. This has to be called what it is, instead of calling it the far right and whatsoever. It's white supremacy. And all of this is violence not targeted to find justice, because we've often seen black boys being stabbed and they are called men, young men, when they are actually underage kids. But when these things happen to black kids, none of them come out to actually protest and riot just like they are doing right now. It only has to happen to their own for them to know that this is an injustice, and honestly, it's unfair. Again, it has to be called what it is. It's not just, the far right groups. It's not, people that are looking for justice. It's not people that are just, fighting for the rights of others. It's a group of people that literally have always been oppressing others, but when the oppression happens to them, they are not willing to take it. Again, there's no justification for what happened to these kids and to the lives that are lost through stabbings and all of that. No. However, all injustices should be treated equally. It doesn't have to happen to a white person to be taken serious. As long as it is a crime, as long as it is happening to any group of people, whether white or brown or black, Muslim or non-Muslim, destroying the mosques and going against a certain group of people simply because one man did this is not going to save anybody. Because if all people had to come out to avenge all the atrocities that were committed at the hands of the British people, I don't think they would like it, because as far as we all know, that they have so much blood on their hands than any other group of people. And stereotyping one person simply because they did something and then all of a sudden all the groups of people are criminals, that is so unfair. And I'm just here to speak against it, honestly. As much as you guys don't want immigrants in your countries, but other countries have a lot of you people still stealing and destabilizing their countries, but they are not saying anything. Anyways, again, my people, stay safe wherever you are. It is what it is, and I think we should call it for what it is. Whatever you need to do just to make sure you keep it safe, please do it. And let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you in another video. My name is Gracie. Bye, y'all.